Hi and welcome to episode 57 of China Tools. My name is Dennis and I am from Hooked on Wood. And this is a special episode because it is the Double 11 edition. And those who follow my channel know that the Double 11 edition is the only episode where I emphasize the price more than usual. And this is because it is the biggest sales event at Banggood, meaning the prices will rarely be as attractive as during this event. And although it's only the 5th of November, the Double 11 festival starts today. And unlike the last 3 years, I will upload another video this week featuring exciting products. And the reason is this new product from Hongdui. It's such an exciting product that I wanted to take my time to give a decent in-depth review. And because of that, I won't have time to cover the other items today, but I will show you those this week in a different episode. And when Hongdui launches a new product, it typically features innovative design and high quality. And all the tools from Hongdui are highly recommended, and this product is no exception. It is a complete sharpening system that makes it one of the most flexible and versatile in the market. So let's find out what makes this sharpening tool unique. Firstly, the packaging. Isn't this a nice package under your Christmas tree? It's a very nice box that closes with some magnets. And inside is organized in a very sturdy form. And of course it comes with a double box, so this is a well protected tool. And you see there are a lot of parts, and to show you the differences I want to compare it with my Reference Sharpening System I reviewed in episode 43. This sharpening system is both beautiful and simple to use, allowing even beginners to achieve perfectly sharp chisels. And I gave it the highest score in my review and continue to highly recommend it. And during the Double 11 festival, this complete set is available for under 60 euros, which is 15 euros less than last year when I initially reviewed it. And considering its quality, this is an incredible price. There are several factors to consider when sharpening your chisels. First, the angle of the blade can vary, so it's important to sharpen it at the correct angle. And to determine the appropriate angle, the Mohoo system uses a simple angle gauge to measure it accurately. And this is how the Hongdui version deals with this. It's an awesome looking tool, easy to store, and well, I think it's an example of outside of the box thinking. And when there is no play, you get the right angle. And they both work perfectly, but this one looks just awesome. So when you have the correct angle, you can mount your blade to the sharpening guide. And with the Mohoo's clearly over-engineered angle positioning gauge, this is very straightforward. Because this is the Double 11 edition and I only show this sharpening tool, which is nice, but this means you can lose some potential good deals during the Double 11 event. So I looked at the prices of my best reviewed items, and there are a few offers that really can save you some money. As this height gauge, that is a very nice tool and now only for 38 euros available. But also this Doweling Jig, the Mohoo Sharpening System, the router planer and the best hold down clamps you can get are seriously reduced in price. Back to the review. The Hongdui system comes with an angle positioning tool which you can attach to the guide itself and place your blade at the correct angle. But this piece is more sophisticated than it looks at first sight. When we look back at the Mohoo system, we can see that they take extra care to ensure consistent settings. And this is important for a specific reason. It's not that having the exact angle setting is critical for the sharpening of your chisels or results from your planer. Whether the angle is 25 degrees or 25.5 degrees doesn't really matter. The key point is that maintaining a consistent angle is crucial when you resharpen your chisels. If you do not, you'll end up removing too much material from the blade during sharpening. And this not only shortens the lifespan of your blade, but it also makes the sharpening process significantly longer. So this angle positioning gauge from Hongdui has 7 reference points on the most used angles to guarantee exact repeatable settings. But besides these reference stops, it has reference lines at every degree, making this angle gauge more flexible when you need rare angles. So now when the blade is set correctly, we can sharpen it with the sharpening guide. And you see this Hongdui guide is pretty different from design. And I will come to all the differences later because I want to return to the angle settings to explain one last thing. A consistent angle setting ensures you need to sharpen as little of your planer blade or chisel as possible, but you can speed up this process one step further. When we go back to the angle gauge, you see that there is also a fixed off settings of 2 degrees. And these settings are designed to create a secondary bevel. And using a secondary bevel, you only need to remove a small amount of material from this bevel during resharpening rather than sharpening the entire blade bevel. And with the Mohoo system, to set this secondary bevel, you must loosen your blade, place the guide to the angle positioning gauge again and set it to the secondary position. And the Hongdui guide takes a clever approach by changing the wheel height settings to create a secondary offset rather than having your repositioning your blade in the angle gauge. And this method is not only straightforward, but it also ensures greater consistency, as the blade remains in the same position. And this is particularly convenient for more complex chisels like handmade Japanese chisels or planer blades, allowing them to stay securely in place. However, the Hongdui system offers more smart features. The Mohoo guide is more commonly used and features straight sides, while the Hongdui guide provides more versatility. One of the key advantages is that it has beveled sides, which hold chisels with beveled edges more securely. For blades with straight edges, however, the Hongdui guide also includes the option to use the straight side. And when utilizing these straight sides, you can further secure the blade with an additional fixture piece. And I found that the blade of my smaller planer did not fit into the Mohoo Sharpening System because of its shape. Unfortunately, the fixture piece allowed it to fit perfectly in the Hongdui system. And in addition to the small jaws, there is also an option to use a more extended version, enabling you to secure even shorter planer blades as well. And the final innovative feature is the ability to adjust the jaws to different angles. And while I do not personally have any products that require this option for sharpening, it does make this sharpening system one of the most versatile on the market. And because of the extended wheel under the guide, it is stable with chisels as well with planer blades. And with a more regular design, you have to change the wheel position to keep the wheels on the sharpening stones. To test the sharpening system, I decided to give one of my early chisels a second life after abusing it for an extended period while removing glue. And in the end, the result was excellent, featuring a nicely straight secondary bevel. And the main difference compared to the chisels I sharpened with the Mohoo system is the size of the secondary bevel. The Mohoo system produces a shorter one. And I view this as a matter of preference rather than the question which system is superior. The purpose of a secondary bevel is to allow quick resharpening of the blade, and both systems achieve this effectively. So all these features make it one of the most flexible sharpening systems with a very clever design, and on top of that, at the highest quality. And I have seen the models from Woodpeckers and Veritas, but I did not find the fit and finish comparable. I would rate the quality, design, fit and finish of this Hongdui sharpening system above them. To summarize, I reviewed the Mohoo system in episode 43 and rated it 5 stars, giving it the exceptional quality level stamp. And at the time of the review, this was priced around $80. And now during the 11 Festival, this complete set is available for under $64, which is an incredible deal considering the quality you receive. So I would recommend seizing this opportunity if you do not already have a tool like this or want to upgrade it to a high quality sharpening system. And Hongdui, well, they did it again by designing an impressive, flexible and high quality sharpening system that places it at the top of the market. In terms of design, flexibility and quality, I do not believe anything better is available. However, this quality comes with a price, and I think it's clever that they choose to offer the system parts separately and in various combinations. The best value though is the complete set price, just a little bit over €100. And I received this tool before it went into production, and they asked for my feedback. And I was so impressed by the design that I struggled to find any faults, except for the desire for a manual. And not only did they provide a well-crafted manual, but they even refined it further based on the pre-production model. Given my positive experience, my rating should come not as a surprise. And this is my scoring card. Normally I want to show you as many products as possible because this is the time to buy on Banggood. But I thought this product deserved a decent in-depth review and I wanted to make time for it. So I decided to upload another video this week with some other tools. Meanwhile, visit my site for a ranking of all products I tested with direct links to the product so it's easy to see their special offer. We already came to the end of this video. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments. I wish you happy shopping and we will see each other probably this Friday already.